right. All praises to Yah. Hallelujah. 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 Praise Yah. Praise Him. Praise Him. Praise Yah. For He is worthy. For He is worthy. Welcome TV Land. Again, we are in service already. I'm Bishop Ronald K. Harrison Jr. I welcome you to the house of Yah. We are in service already in progress already. We here at 118 Cheney Avenue, Jacksonville, North Carolina, 28540. Time to serve is on Shabbat. Then we got on Yom Revi, instruction of the Torah. Y'all could study instruction of the Torah at 7. Then we got beginning of Shabbat again, Yom Shishi, and beginning Yom Shabbat at 7. We had Minister Favor speak last night. Man, the minister went off and talked to one scripture that talk about it. Does y'all get hurt? You know what I'm saying? You know, and he asked us the question, and we all didn't say anything because we know y'all is mighty. And I say mighty, y'all don't get hurt, but we know that Yahuwah, you know, he is sensitive. And I like how Minister Favor said that we got all the characters of Yahuwah. And we are the image of Yah, so we are hurting, crying, and you know, and falling out. The Yah is the same thing. Not in like our ways, but we all got the image of Yahuwah. We got the character of Yah. And like I said to Minister Favor, that he's all in my paper already. And that's why I'm speaking in my paper. I like that. And again, TV Land, I just love it. On Shabbat, you know, both Shabbat, beginning of Shabbat and Shabbat, just to hear the man of y'all speak. Minister Richard and Minister Faye, when they come out on a Shabbat, beginning of Shabbat, they come up loaded, they come with their shotguns, they come shooting with the diamond ring, which was awesome. You know, and I don't know what they speaking. They won't tell me, which is good. If I did ask them, they ain't going to tell me anyway, because they don't know what y'all going to tell me to speak anyway. They can't tell me. That's just a minister thing. I might tell you something, but when that day comes to speak, it'd be something different. So I like when my ministers come up here and speak the diamond ring of Yah. So I can sit here and I can eat. You know, I might be all tired, but I'm listening because I know that diamond ring, that word of Yah, will have something for my soul for now, the present, or the future. That's what the diamond ring's for. It's for to gear you up, to keep you, to get you ready, or just to teach something that you asked something in the past. He will answer your questions. All right, Creed of Baptism, Ephesians 4:5, we believe one Yahweh, faith, one baptism. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 20, our foundation built upon the apostles and the prophets, Yeshua the Mashiach, is the chief cornerstone. All right, phone number in Bethel is 910-388-5295, and my phone number, Bishop phone number is 910-381-3056. I give you the phone numbers. Reason why is you have any questions, you want to know the time of the service, you got a problem with one of my ministers, I ask you to talk to me first. You know what I'm saying? Or if you want to comment on Facebook or something like that, I'm going to ask you to talk to me. And like I said to him earlier, he says I'm wrong, I will come back with you with the diamond ring. But I ask you to talk to me, we'll go to the diamond ring, and we go to man to man, woman to woman, to Yahuwah, and we go that way. All right, I don't know if I forgot anything, but we're going to get started. Today is Shabbat, and we do talk about Shabbat scriptures. Anybody got any Shabbat scriptures that want to speak? All right.
Bishop, I have one.
Go ahead, Sister Sue. Speak, please.
I'm going to read the same one that I read last week because you asked me a question about how many Shabbats there would be in 1,000 years. After I read it, I'll tell you. Isaiah 66, verses 21 to 24. And I will also take of them for priests and for Levites, saith Elohim. For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make, shall remain before me, saith Elohim, so shall your seed and your name remain. And it shall come to pass that from one new moon to another, and from one Shabbat to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me, saith Elohim. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me, for their bones shall not die, neither shall their fire be quenched, and they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh. And in 1,000 years, there's 52 weeks per year, there will be 52,000 Shabbats that we have to keep during the millennial reign.
Come on. I appreciate that. 52,000 Shabbats. And you can tell people right now today they don't keep the Shabbat. And you tell them why they won't keep 52,000 Shabbats in the new millennium. Because you know, y'all, if you read the Apocrypha, already it talks about that, and I think in the book of Yeshua, that Shabbat was before the heaven and earth was created. They were doing that already. They said, let's let man know this. Let Ish know this, to worship. So they let man know. Y'all told the commander to worship like we worship. Because they was already doing it already in Shamarine. The Melchies and Yah, they was already worship. The Melchies already bowing down to Yah on Shabbat day to the throne, giving glory, giving grace, giving glory, giving praise and stuff on Shabbat. Yah said, let's give it to man. So that man can do it. And that's the reason why we worship on Shabbat. Because Yah commanded us. Because they was already doing it already. We are the image of Yah. We are the image of Yah already. So if Yah is doing it already on Shabbat already before he created the heaven and earth, then we're going to be doing it. So at 52,000 in the new millennium. Now there ain't nobody doing it now. That's messed up. Only very few are worshiping Yah on Shabbat. So there's something wrong about that. If right here when Yahushua came and then the church came, then they stopped. Then the new millennium comes, you're going to start back with Shabbat. Nah, you need to keep Shabbat all the way from Yahushua, all the way down from Musa, all the way down to the new millennium. You need to be keeping Shabbat. You need to be worshiping Yah on the Shabbat day, which to Yah is Saturday, which is the 7th day. Yah commanded us to worship that. If Yah commanded us, he's telling you, he is our commander-in-chief. He's Yahuwah himself. He's telling us to worship. And you tell me somebody else is authority over Yahuwah. So there's nobody got that authority. Nobody. Yah said, I am the Alpha, and he said, I'm the beginning and end. I'm the Aleph and the Tav. There's none before me, there can be none after me. And Yahuwah said that he do it, and Yahushua came in the picture. Yahushua didn't change nothing. Yahushua said, I come to do the will of my Father. Yahushua said, I kept my Father's commandments. Every last bit of them. So if Yahushua don't keep the Shabbat day, why we ain't keeping it? People want to talk about, well, Yahushua defiled the Shabbat day. He didn't defile nothing. He might say something different on Shabbat day, because if he did defile the Shabbat day, then he couldn't be my lamb. He could not be my lamb to cleanse my soul. He could not be my atonement. So Yahushua done kept the Shabbat day and kept it perfect. So I don't want to hear anybody talking about he's sitting on the Shabbat day and all that. Yahushua, Yahushua was Yah himself. He had wisdom. He had ways of doing things on Shabbat. That's the reason why he said, do you know about my servant David? They knew about King David, how he was running from King Saul. The boy was hungry. Run up in him and his men. Run up in the woods and everything, man. Ate about 3 days. Think about that. Rush up to the priest, talk about, yeah, you got some of that shoe bread. You know what I'm saying? You got some of that, they were hungry. Got some of that shoe bread. Priest said, we ain't supposed to give nothing, but on after the 7th day, they're going to throw it away anyway. You know what I'm saying? And the priest asked you about your men. What's with your men? Had there been women? No, we ain't touched no women in 3 days. Think about it. They were fasting. They were clean. That's when he gave us shoe bread. You know what I'm saying? But know why? They don't understand that King David was already anointed. You know what I'm saying? Anointed already to receive the true bread. You know what I'm saying? Just like us, just like the Mashiach, we are anointed. He can receive holy things on the Shabbat day. That's why he couldn't be followed. Because Yahushua was anointed. He was the one. And one talking about he defiled. And same with his apostles, man. He chose his apostles. They were anointed under Yahushua. That's why when they were picking up fruit off the trees and stuff, they were eating them. They were not committing no sin. So they want to talk all that joy, talking about healing. That's why Yahushua came and told them about, is it wrong, man, to circumcise on Shabbat day, keeping Yah's commandment, knowing that's a commandment of Yah? Nah, you circumcised. Then he want to bring out too, talking about your cattle. If your cattle fell in the ditch, talking about the first, I bet you go get them out. You're just going to leave them all in the ditch, wait till the Shabbat's over. It's Yahushua, boy, I love y'all. He was God in the flesh, man. Every question the Pharisees said he came, y'all was straight tearing them up. Talking about Shabbat day. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yahushua did not sin on Shabbat day. And Yahushua could have kept the Shabbat day. We need to keep Shabbat day because Yah himself was in the flesh, walking on earth, telling us how to live for him on Shabbat day. And that's what we're doing. Even Yeshua said, according to his custom, was in the temple, reading out of Yeshayahu. You already know what he said because they want to pick up stones and stone him. Tell them who's making yourself Yah like that. Tell them, no, they don't let him read the Torah no more. They were so mad at Yahushua. But the point is, that Yahushua was in the temple on the Shabbat day. That's all I care. He was in his temple on Shabbat day reading the Torah, just like we are. They ain't stopped. 2,000 years, ain't stopped yet today. There's somebody that be in the temple reading the Torah, praising Yah on Shabbat day. My, on 52,000 years. That's a long time, boy. Long time. We might as well go and show you about there in Exodus chapter 16 when eating the manna. And Sister Sue talking about that's 2,008 days. Exodus chapter 16. Talk about the manna. Verse 16, this is the thing that God has commanded, gather of it every man according to the eating of Omer, for every man according to the number of your persons. Take ye every man for them which are in his tent. And the children of Israel did so, and gathered some more and some less. And when they did met it with the Omer, he that gathered much had nothing over, and he that gathered little had no lack. They gathered every man according to his eating. And Musa said, let no man leave of it till the morning. Notwithstanding, they hearkened not unto Musa. They hearkened not. But some of them left of it until the morning, and they bred worms and stank. And Musa was wroth with them. And they gathered it every morning, every man according to his eating. And when the sun waxed hot, it melted. And it came to pass that on the 6th day they gathered twice as much bread, 2 omers for one man. And all the rulers of the congregation came to told Musa. And he said unto them, this is that which Yah has said, tomorrow is the rest of the holy Shabbat unto Yah. Bake that which you will bake today, and see that you will see, and that which remain laid up for you to be kept until the morning. And they laid it up until the morning as Musa bed, and it did not stink, neither was there any worms therein. And Musa said, eat that today, for today is the Shabbat unto Yah. Today you shall not find it in the field. 6 days you shall gather it, but on Shabbat day, which is the Sabbath, there shall be none. And it came to pass that there went out some of the people on the 7th day for to gather, and they found none. And Yah said unto Musa, how long refuse you to keep my commandments and my law, seeing for that Yah has given you the Sabbath? Therefore he gives you on the 6th day the bread of 2 days. Abide ye every man in his place. Let no man go out of his place on the 7th day. So the people rest on the 7th day. Again, this right here, remember, this was before the commandments on Mount Sinai. Yah was preparing the people. I like that. Yah was preparing the people. Talk about on this day, you're going to rest. He said 6 days. And on the 6th day, you give 2 omers to the one man. You know, because on the 7th day, you ain't going to find none. He said it will not melt, or it will not bear worms, it will not stink. He said that, and they said they fed Musa, they did what Musa said, and that happened. It did not stink on the 7th day. Because you already know, one did, laid it up, man, and then turned around the next day and it stank. It bared worms. But on the 7th day, like Yah said, it did not happen because Yahuwah said that. And then they did it, think about it, for 40 years in the wilderness. 40 years they walked up and down the deserts. And on the Shabbat day, you know what I'm saying, they had to do on Yom Shishi, they had to get 2 omers. Then when it comes Yom Shabbat, they didn't do nothing because they said, see that you see, bake that you bake. Y'all said that, do that on Yom Shishi, on the 6th day. They did that. And when they did that, then on the 7th day, nothing happened. They ate their stuff. You know, but then like I said, like Musa said, like he said, some went out on the 7th day to look and didn't find nothing. And Yah said, how can any man refuse and keep my command? Yahuwah was mad about that on his Kodesh day. He was mad. You know, he was mad, you know what I'm saying? And Musa got mad when they laid it up, you know, and they worms, they stank bad. Y'all didn't care about it. That's on them. They're hard-headed. But when it came about Yahuwah's day, he let them know about it. He didn't let them know. He let Musa know about it on the rest of the day. When they came on that Shabbat day, Y'all got upset and let Musa know. You know, tell these people. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. Did not keep my day. So that's what I'm talking about. That Shabbat day is for real. Shabbat day for real. If he did it for 40 years, 40 years on Shabbat, there wasn't nothing on the ground. 40 years on Yom Shishi, they had to get 2 owners. They talking about, you better get yourself. You know ain't gonna be nothing tomorrow. You up there playing. You better get yours today. Don't come to my house asking, can you have some? There was enough for that one man. No, we know what Israelites be doing. Come on, we lazy. Come on, we already know we do that already. Talking about, man, I know such a has some. I know we can get some for her. Nah, you better get your Yom Shishi. 2 oars to 1 man, because you know nothing gonna be there the next day. Think about that when you know that. They knew that. Because when they out there find nothing, they didn't find nothing. Then they were sinning. You know what I'm saying? Because that's disobedience from Yahuwah. Disobedience from Yah. All right, let's go to the last scripture today on Shabbat. Sister Sue did good. Thank you, Sister Sue, for doing your homework again. 52,000. That's a lot. But I love that when y'all talk about that new millennium, they ain't thinking about that. That new millennium is hey, when Yahuwah, that's what we working for. When it's time for that day, everybody be keeping Shabbat. Everybody will be keeping the Feast of Tabernacle. Ain't anybody be playing. You play if you want to, because Yahushua be right there in Yisrael. And we know Yahushua in Iraq, and he ain't really doing anything, but Yahushua gonna be here with us. You won't mess up then, but there gonna be some hard-headed ones too. Why y'all's right here, man. Some hard-headed ones. Let's go to Exodus. Chapter 20.
Chapter 20.
Yes, sir. Verse 8. Remember Shabbat day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou all labor and do all your work, but on the 7th day is the Shabbat of Yah. In it thou shalt not do any work, you nor your sons, nor your daughters, your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your cattle, nor your stranger that within your gates. For 6 days Yah made the heavens and the earth, and seas and all that in them is, and rested on the 7th day. Wherefore Yah blessed the 7th day and hallowed it. Yah blessed the 7th day and hallowed it. They forget that. Y'all, that's why I told y'all earlier today, that's why I spoke that was in my rock to tell y'all that. Y'all blessed that day and hallowed it. Y'all blessed Shabbat day today and hallowed it today. That's why I told everyone in this house right now, at the sound of my voice, you are blessed. I speak that over you because I'm the overseer. I speak the blessings of Yah over you on Shabbat day, and it's there. I don't care what else you do today or whatever you do today or what, you got the blessings of Yah upon you. The man of Yah has spoken over you. You know what I'm saying? Like Musa and Aaron spoke over the people. May y'all bless thee and keep thee. May y'all make the face shine upon you. May y'all be gracious. May y'all live his come upon you. Give you peace in Yahushua's name. Yeah, they spoke that over the Yisrael people. They spoke the blessings. I speak it right here on Yah's day. Yah bless this day and sanctify this day. He said so. He said so. And if his mouth spoke it, Yah's words do not go void. And he's not a man that can lie. Yahuwah is not a man that can lie. We already know that in Yahushua's name. Alright, that is our Shabbat scripture today. Anybody any questions? TV Land, call me. We can talk more about Shabbat. I got Shabbat scriptures day for days. So you got questions, you want to pick at me, you want to say anything wrong, you better have your guns ready. I'm coming out shooting. Now I shoot quick, especially on Shabbat or any other scripture y'all says. I speak it. So you can't gainsay or resist. That's what I say. Gainsay or resist. When I come with the doctrine, you can't resist it. Then you'll be accountable for it. Everything I said in Yahuwah, you're going to be accountable for it. So you need to watch what you say or how you come. Don't come tricky like you try to come tricky like Satan, because you will get shot down. You know, I'm trying to tell you that. Gainsay means you get some people to gain up on you and try to get the man down. You can't gainsay on y'all's word. You can't add to, you can't take from it. And you can't resist it. Because once you hear the doctrine, you will get judged. There, like I said, You don't know how many Malachi's are in this place right now. And you don't know how many got that tablet. They're writing everything down. The good and the bad, they're writing down on the tablet. So on the day of judgment, they're going to read that book. On April the 13th, you was here in Bethel. The year 2019, the man of y'all spoke on Shabbat, and you denied it. Written right here. Before y'all, you know y'all already knows that, but they want to make sure you start denying and lying. They can say right here, this is what you spoke. Then they'll be weeping and gnashing teeth because you can't speak it. You're right here to deny the man of y'all speaking the Darbarim. That's why we speak the words. And I want to hear, and I heard this one on K-Love talking about the laws and commandments are done away with it. You know, they keep on saying that, and that just irks me. The laws and the commands and statutes of Yahuwah, the priest, is not done away with. You keep on believing that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You want to go do everything you want to do under the sun, and you want Yahshua to pat you, which y'all say Jesus, to band-aid you up every time you want to go to sin. You keep on doing that. I like that we had yesterday. Yesterday on Yom Shishi. Godly sorrow works repentance. You keep on up there sinning and sinning and sinning and sinning. Man, you won't have no fear. You know what I'm saying? You won't have no sorrow no more. It'd be like a habit. Go sin. I'm sorry, y'all. Go sin. I'm sorry, y'all. Go sin. I'm sorry. But where's the passion at? God's sorrow. Where did you get on your knees crying out in tears? Like the prodigal son. When he went back to his father. He said, Dad, I won't be inside, just be your servant, crying out. I have sinned before y'all and you. I love that. I have been sinned before Yahuwah and you. Like Yosef said, how can I do this great sin before y'all? You know what I'm saying? A great sin. How can you do these great sins? Everything you do wrong for y'all is a great sin. Ain't no little sin or big sin. Sin is sin. The way to sin is death. You're going to die anyway. And you're going to keep on sinning repetitively, like a circle. Keep on sinning. And you know better. Because the Darbarim going to tell you, the rocket just going to convict you every day. Someone's going to show you that you're wrong every time they walk and you're going to know, man, I don't sin. It's right there, a shadow standing upon you. You got to repent. Turn. But God is sorrow. When you got his sorrow, you're going to turn and not do it no more. That's why we talk these things. A lot of people know about Shabbat. A lot of people know about this command. They're doing all 9, like y'all told me. Said, son, you're doing all 9, what you do to Shabbat? Yes, y'all. I'm doing all 9. Just do Shabbat. They keep forgetting Shabbat. They think Shabbat ain't nothing. But Shabbat is command and it's a blessing. They don't want the blessings of y'all upon you. When you keep Shabbat, there's some blessings upon you. Yes, you say Yahusha. You speak Yahusha all right, but don't mean like this. This is what y'all tell me. You rebuke Yahusha, you lay hands on Yahusha, is that person healed? You know? And if you rebuke Yahusha, the Satan, did Satan leave you alone? Or he still antagonize you, messing with you? You ask me that. I still see people still blind. I still people still lame. I still see them dead man not getting up there and going into the grave. So where's your power at, Yeshua? Which y'all saying Jesus. Talking about every day I'm blessing Jesus. You're not. Now, Satan bless you. And you might get something from Yeshua. But you keep on saying that word. I'm just saying that too, because when you lay on hands and they ain't getting out of that bed, you saying Jesus or Yeshua, that what you come, why you saying every day is blessed? Which we know this day is blessed because he said so. You can say, y'all, you a lie. You can say that. And you can be correct if you ain't doing anything on this day. You can say those things, but we already know y'all was blessed this day anyway. Because we already know y'all's not a liar. You can say those things. It says, come boldly to the grace of y'all. Throne. And say, Yahuwah, I've been doing everything for you. Y'all, I've been praying, I've been fasting, I've been studying y'all. I've been coming to the house of y'all every day, Yahuwah. I've kept myself from the world, y'all. I love you, y'all. Why anything happen on Shabbat day? You can say that to y'all. And you won't be wrong. And Yahuwah will bless you. Because Yahuwah ain't lying. And y'all know you've been doing everything. Sincere of your heart. Sincerity. And when sin comes, you call yourself sin, then you turn and say, y'all, forgive me. I done sinned for you, y'all. I'm sorry. I knew better, y'all. Help me, y'all. That is godly sorrow, yo. That is godly sorrow. And then I go back. You put a fence up there, because you know Satan coming all kind of angles trying to get you back in there. And you cut it off, nah. Fence, nah. Shut the door, nah. Delete the phone number, nah. Shut the phone away from y'all. You know what I'm saying? If anybody say, well, go there, man, just shut me down, man. Don't help me so I won't go over there. Help me so I won't sin. Help me. You asking ways not to sin. That is godly sorrow. That is repentance. When you're trying to turn and get it right before y'all, you're trying to find ways. How is it that the AA Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous, man, they go to these meetings, man, so they won't drink or get high? How they get themselves things and find out sponsors and stuff so they won't smoke again or drink, and they calling the sponsor and stuff. They trying not to get high. They trying not to drink. So what about you in the sin? Find ways. If they can do it, why can't you do it? We got the power of the Most High. You got the rock of dish. You ain't got no power. You saying y'all ain't got no power. All right. That ain't the message while I'm rolling, boy. Boy, I had my gun shooting, man. Thank you, y'all. Let's get into the sermon. The ways that I go. That is the sermon. The way that I go. The way that I go. All right, I told y'all about what y'all gave me on Thursday. He told me about the cloud. And I accepted that, you know. And I like the wilderness. I told Minister Fabian, and I have Minister Fabian, thank you, sir, coming to my shop, man. You didn't know I would hit you hard like that, but I like that. You came and I told you, and I appreciate that, sir, for just coming for me. Because you really did, you consoled me. I needed that, man. You come, and James heard it. James, man, and he don't even go to church, my technician. And I told Larry, they don't go, but they don't hurt. And I like that. Because they don't want Bethel to go. And James don't even go to church, but he says, man, you know, excuse me, I was laughing at James, man. And we already ate. Man, he went in and got some cookies, man. Because he don't start smoking, man. He said, I feel bad. I want to eat some cookies, man. I said, man, he started making me laugh, man. Because he was sorry. He said, man, when I feel sorry, I like to eat. And he got some cookies, man. And you know what I'm saying? I said, James, man, that's all right. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yeah, I said, man, I already ate, man. I'm already full, man. Don't give me no cookies, man. And I called Minister Fabian, man. He came and I told Minister Fabian what was going on. You know, but why, before I called him, Yahuwah told me, man. And Yahuwah comforted me. That's why I love about y'all so much, that when something come that quick, and you attune with Yahuwah, he'll come to an answer real quick to rock the dish. He'll comfort to you real quick. So you won't be start tripping. Me, I like to trip. Oh man, what about this? Oh man, what this? I gotta go, what? That's me. Real quick, I start tripping, trying to figure this thing out. But Yahuwah, he called me already. I'm comforted. That's what I love about y'all. Y'all said the cloud. I know about the cloud. You know what I'm saying? With the children of Israel, man, to the wilderness. The children of Israel didn't know where they're going, man, in the wilderness. I'm talking about the wilderness, man. He said a cloud by day, fire by night. When the clouds start moving, you follow the cloud. And I'm going to tell you where I'm going. When the clouds stop, that's when you set up your tents. That's when you rest. The fire is always over the tabernacle, man. That's one day I wish I could have seen Minister Fabian. One day I wanted to see how Yah was over the tabernacle, knowing the presence of Yah. Think about a big fire flaming over the tabernacle. That when you sit there at night time, you know Yah's right there. I bet you that was an awesome sight over the tabernacle in the wilderness. That's something like that. There's a couple things I wanted to see back in the day. I know y'all ran the movie back in the past. Like I always said, the Red Sea, when they were walking, you had walls of water on the side, man. Think about walls, water over your head. You walking over the Red Sea, walking over the Red Sea with dry ground. Think about the walls on different sides. Think about the walls when they crashed down, boom, on the mezzanine, on the chariots. That'd be a sight. That's one thing I'm gonna ask y'all so I can see that picture. I want to see that. There's some things I want to see. But think about the fire over the tabernacle of the wilderness. You know what I'm saying? That y'all's presence was right there. And think about the cloud by day when they're walking, they seen y'all. Oh, there's y'all. Walking. Oh, there's y'all, the cloud. Big cloud. That's the presence of Yahuwah. We ain't saying the cloud was y'all. You can't say that. You can't say the fire was y'all. That's something too. Y'all was just using that to show where he was at. So y'all was telling me again, I'm hurt. I said, y'all, man, I've been here 10 years. I started this thing when my dad died. Me and my brother's dad died. That's when y'all started dealing with Shabbat. I remember that year, and then that year after my dad died is when the church started growing. And I knew y'all was giving me my direction where I was going. And I started keeping Shabbat. I remember my mom would come and I'd be here all by myself, and she knew I started, and people were laughing at me and stuff because I was keeping the Shabbat day. They didn't really want to, they didn't even want to talk to me, man. They called me like I stunk or something distant, man. It was like that for a while, bro. I remember those years, man. Me set up here, man. Me at the little round table. We used to be helping hands, and they had a big table, office table, like you sit business table, and we sit there and have a little podium, and everybody sit at a table. You know what I'm saying? But when we first started, we started at the local Joe coffee shop in the conference room, and we always had donuts and coffee, man, and conference set the tables, and we had Sabbath day church. You know, that's when I was married and had my daughter. My daughter said, yeah, she loved eating donuts in church, man. She loved it because we had donuts and coffee on a Shabbat day, and she loved that. But then we had this place, and this place right here, you know what I'm saying? It's sentimental to me because, you know, y'all kept his word. I said, y'all, I need a place to worship. You said keep the Shabbat. And he opened his doors. I didn't have to pay no rent on Shabbat day, on Shabbat. We came in and we started. And then when they moved out the building, when Helping Hands left, you know, I asked for the building, then y'all gave us the building, and we've been in Shabbat. So this building means much to me, you know, coming in here praying, you know, fasting, you know, the time when I was going through my divorce, and you know, in time my ex-wife setting me up and stuff, and I had to go spend time in jail, and some ugly things done happened. You know, there's a lot of things in my life in this building that I went through, that y'all was here, and then y'all people came in here, Ellie King, you know, Brother Fabian, Brother Pedro now, man, my brother coming down from Montana, Sister Sue, you know, you coming in here, you know, the house is getting bigger now, and Yeshua, it means something. To find that out, man, like I said on Thursday when my landlord called me, man, it messed me up because I joking about it because I knew in my check account there was no bounce check. I knew the rent was paid, everything was caught up. I thought, man, you know, I said, oh no, I hope the check didn't bounce. But he called me because he let me know that the building's about to go. So I said, okay, y'all. He let me know. He said, Minister, he said, Pastor, I told you about 4 months ago what was going on. Now it's happened. I was going to give you full warning. I said, thank you. But the point that I'm trying to say is that Yahuwah, after I spoke to everybody before Minister Fabian came, and I told Minister Fabian, y'all just gave me the cloud. I said, yes, y'all. It's time to go. That means y'all going to be with me, but y'all going to guide me. You know what I'm saying? Through the wilderness, where we got to go. That's why I'm talking about the conference. Yes, I don't want to leave, and I say, yeah, if we don't have to leave, fine. But like I said, like Ellie King, you kept on saying bigger and bigger. I heard you. I just never said anything to you, Ellie King. Talking about bigger place, because you already seen it. I don't see it. All I just see is keep the Shabbat day, which I come in, we grow well. Now, that's what I see. You kept on speaking a little bit louder. I heard you a couple times speaking big church, growing, moving out of here. Excuse me, we're going to have to move out of here now. You know what I'm saying? We got to move. But like I said, Yahuwah is moving us. I have a comforter that he calmed my ruach. So we're going to talk a little bit the way that I go. All right, let's go to Yachanan, John chapter 6. Y'all gave me some scriptures, and I like that when I was praying already this morning. I said, y'all, you got to help me. You know, I was doing my schoolwork, and I didn't get nothing last night. I'm hearing Minister Fabian. I was trying to ride off of him a little bit in case y'all didn't give me nothing. I know how to piggyback, bro. I know how to piggyback. Believe me. I know how to get on that wave and surf. Get on that wave and surf. I'm going to surf on you for a minute on what y'all gave you, but y'all ain't going to do that. You know, but I can. I can. You know, like I said, I was speaking a little bit last night. Because I was about some things that you was going to say, which goes with your word. But it was awesome, man, what you spoke about. It was awesome. But if y'all didn't give me anything, believe me, I'll ride hard on you, man. No, let me stop playing. All right. John chapter 6, verse 36. It says right here, oh, man. Let's go. It says, let's go to verse 35. And Yahushua said unto them, I am the bread of life. He that cometh to me shall never shall neither hunger, and he that believe on me shall neither thirst. But I say unto you that you also shall see me, and believe not. All that the Father gives me shall come to me, and him that comes to me I will in no wise cast out. I says, for I come down from Shabbat not to do my own will, but to do the will of him that sent me. The reason I use this scripture right here is what Yahusha said. No matter what he's fallen, it's not my will, but him that sent me. What I'm talking about right now, as I go, like I shared in the sermon, as I was talking about the ways that I go. The ways that I go are going to be in the will of Yah. Point blank. I don't care what happened, where we're going right now, it's going to be in the will of Yah. I don't know where we're going. It's going to be in the will of Yah. That's why I thank you, Minister Fred. I told you, we got a realtor, I got a couple, and I'm saying, wherever they go, it's going to be in the will of Yah. You might get to a place that we don't even need to be there. It's a nice place, and y'all say, no, not here. The place will be real nice. We're going to be in the will of Yah. You understand? We're going to be where Yah wants us to be at. So that's what Yahusha said. I'm about to say, not bad, like I said, I'm going to the scripture and said, man, should not leave by bread alone, but all the word that we see out of y'all's mouth. We ain't going to just believe what everything about it says. You know what I'm saying? We're just not going to live by that. We're going to live by the will of y'all. And everything that comes out of y'all's mouth, that's what we're going to live by. And that's why I said the way that I go is to be in y'all's will. The way that I go. Like my brother, Minister Richard, talking about the Fayetteville. It wasn't so, you know, and oh yeah, I can use you, man. Remember that one job they gave you down in Wallace, man? Could have been a nice job. You know what I'm saying? A small company, working in the freezer. They needed you bad. They know you. But then your spirit said, that ain't it. That was a guaranteed job. You could have started working the next day. You could even put your price on how much you wanted to make. They probably gave you what you wanted to make just for you to start. When you say, no, that ain't it. You sat there and waited. I was sitting here and dang, boy, that's a job. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's close. 45 minutes, man. You can get your own spot. The way that you sounded is like, that's not of y'all. And I like the one too, I'm going to use you again. When you was working those temp jobs, when you first got here, you could work those temp jobs, but you stopped them temp jobs. I was wondering, what did you know? Because you know that wasn't of y'all either. You stuck around the house and helped mama work around the house and do your things, and you wait on your job, and y'all has to bless you with your job because you don't wait. Because those temp jobs weren't will of y'all either. I sat there and watched all that. I was wondering, what, this dude ain't working, man. This is my brother, man. This dude, but he's retired. I can understand it, but dad, this dude got 2 jobs. He ain't gonna work, but I let dude alone because he was helping mama anyway. But he was showing me already. But the things that he was trying to do, y'all was telling him that that's not it. Same with Minister Fader. I don't know what Minister Fader is doing, but I know Minister Fader is waiting on y'all. I can tell you that. I don't even know what you're doing, but y'all know what you're doing. I know you're listening to him. I know you're praying. Like I said, the way that we go is going to be the will of Yah. That's what y'all is telling me right now. Because I'm tripping right now. Like I said, I trip. Brother Prager, I do trip. You know what I'm saying? When I don't understand, you watch me, bro, I will trip. You might think I'm crazy and lost my mind because I just don't know where I'm going. That's human. That's natural. If you don't know where you're going, man, you start to trip out. We know we got little faith. Everybody got a measure of faith, but everybody's faith is different, man. Some got a big, strong faith. Some got a little faith. I said, y'all, yeah, I'm like Peter. Y'all say, man, Yeshua said, Peter, you got little faith. And Yeshua did most work than everybody else. I mean, Peter and Kepha did most work than everybody else. He's on this church, I built my rock on you, Kepha. You're going to be that one. You know what I'm saying? But Yeshua said, Peter, you got little faith, man. Always, that's like me. Because I don't see it all the time. I got little faith. Some of y'all got big faith. But to me, little faith. But I'm trying to tell you, it could be the will of Yah. Where do I go? It's going to be the will of Yah. I'm glad I get to use y'all. I'm thinking that to you. I didn't know I should, hit, boy. I got y'all. Like I said, I didn't know I get a chance to use y'all, but I used you, man. Let's go to Matthew chapter 4. Now we rolling. All right now. I'm happy, boy. Thank you, y'all. Y'all help me out, boy. Yeah. Whew. We're going to talk about that bread, which I don't mention already. It said we're going to be in the will of Yah. Matthew chapter 4. It says right here, then was Yahusha led up in the rock into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. So he was led up. He's going somewhere. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward a hunger. And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be a son of Yah, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yah. And that's why I use this scripture, that now we are vulnerable. Excuse me. We are vulnerable right now because we got to move. You know what I'm saying? Some days you get vulnerable. And then y'all telling me, you know, we got power to do things in our own power now. We can make things move. We got that power. I don't care how much you in Yahusha and you've been doing so, Yahusha got you power. And you can make things move right now. In your will. That's why I said your will first, y'all. But nothing I'm talking about how you said, this temple said, make these stones turn in bread. Yahusha could make those stones turn in bread. He had that power. But he said, nah, man should not live by bread alone. Man should not live by his own power. His own ways. Every man should about every word that proceed out of the mouth of Yah. Every word that proceed out of the mouth of Yah. That's how we're going to live. If he wants us to go this way, it's going to be of Yah. It's not going to be our own power. I can make this thing work, y'all. I'm going this way. I got this, y'all. No. We're going to wait. Because the temper going to come. The temper going to come for Bethel right now at our vulnerable state. Reason why is he don't want us to go in the right spot. He wants to go in a spot, where we can praise Yah, but won't be a light. It'll be like a little bush over the light. Or be a covering where we won't be affected in the area. That's what the temper wants. Your temper ain't know we ain't going nowhere. Here I know we're going to be faithful on Shabbat and keep Shabbat and worship Yah and seek Yah, fast and praying. The temper don't want us to be affected out there. That's what he wants. If we can stop that, then you know we can't reach no souls. We can't tell nobody about Shabbat. We can't talk about being baptized in Yahusha's name, knowing about the name of Yahusha, stuff like that. The temper know about that. Temper definitely know about that. That's his main goal, right there. That is his main goal. Start that right there. Let's go. Let's talk about when the confusion comes. We're going to talk about Hagar and Elijah real quick. Let's go to Genesis 16. You know, when like I said, that's, you know, when you start freezing up, when you got to move, confusion start going. You want to jump up and start running. Chapter 16, verse 8. Now Sarah, Abraham's wife, bare him no children, and she had a handmaid, an Egyptian, whose name was Hagar. And Sarah said unto Abraham, behold, now Yah hath restrained me from bearing. I pray, go unto my maid. It may be that I may obtain children by her. And Abraham hearkened to the voice of Sarai. All right? Verse 4. And he went into Hagar, and she conceived. And when she saw that she had conceived, her mistress was despised in her eyes. That means Sarah got mad as a dog. You know when we get jealous. She already messed up already. Especially when he went into the first time. You don't let a man go on the first time. After that, there's going to be some jealousy. That's it. Now she conceived and have a child. You can't have no child? You think she's going to be nice to Hagar? You already know that is not a woman. Come on, man. That's war. Verse 5. And Sarah said to Abram, my wrong upon you. I have given my maid into your bosom, and when she had saw that she had conceived, I was despised in her eyes. Y'all judge between me and you. Verse 6.
I think it was reversed, Brother Ron.
Huh?
It was reversed.
What you mean?
Hagar despised. She looked down on Sarah. Like, I can see, you can't.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm going the other way around. You going to that point, I'm going to the point of Sarai. You know what I'm saying? There's both parts of that. You looking at the pride. The pride for Hagar.
Was it her mistress was despised?
Yes. You know what I'm saying? I understand what you're saying. Huh? I'm going both sides. I'm looking at Sarah's part of it, man. You know what I'm saying? You think about it, man. I already seen it. I already know about women on that side already. God knows what you're talking about. Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, let's go to verse 7. Verse 6. But Abraham said unto Sarai, behold, the maid is in your hand. Do to her as it pleases you. And when Sarai dealt hardly with her, she fled from her face. The Melechie of Yah found her by a fountain of water in the wilderness, by the fountain in the way of Shur. And he said to Hagar, Sarai's maid, whence comest thou, and where dost thou go? And she said, I fled from the face of my mistress Sarai. And the Melechie of Yah said unto her, return to thy mistress and submit thyself under her hand. And the Melechie of the Yah said unto her, I will multiply thy seed exceeding that it shall not be numbered for multitude. And the Melechie of the Yah said unto her, behold, thou art with child, and shalt bear a son, and shall call his name Ishmael, because Yah has heard thy affliction. And he will be a wild man, and his hand will be against every man, and every man's hand against him, and he will dwell in the presence of all his brethren. Now, the reason I said this, that what was going on so harshed up, you know what I'm saying, that Hagar got up and rushed out. You know what I'm saying? Because she was dealt harshly by Sarai. I'm saying as this, that when we get something come our way, we don't get up quickly and run. Harshly, distressed, don't know where to go. Start making judgments on rashly, scared. You know what I'm saying? That can happen. You know, she was out in the desert, man. Come on. With no water, with child. She left. I don't know how many miles she out to the next city. But the Melechie came down, Yah, and told her go back and submit. Same with us. You know what I'm saying? As Yah has us going, you know what I'm saying? We submit under Yah. Don't rush. We'll wait. You know what I'm saying? You know we might be getting done harshly right now. The ways that we are going. We don't know what, you know, is going to happen. Just don't get in haste and move. You know? Don't wait till you get an answer. You know, Hagar, she left. And she didn't get no answer. She was gone, never coming back. Same with us. We'll rush out of here, man, and not get the whole picture of Yah. You know what I'm saying? And mess up. We'll be in the wilderness like she was. Then calling out to Yah. You know? I got tons of scriptures y'all just dealing with me right now that can keep on speaking. Let's go to 1 Kings 19. Talk about Elijah. Same thing. Elijah got fearful and ran. Got scared. Rashon Malek, chapter 19. 1 King. And Ahab told Jezebel all Elijah had done, with all how he had slain all the prophets with the sword. Then Jezebel sent messengers unto Elijah, saying, so let the gods do to me, and more also, if I make not your life as the life of one of them by tomorrow about this time. And when he saw that, he arose and went for his life, and came to Beersheba, which belongeth to Judah, and left his servant there. But he himself went a day's journey into the wilderness, and came and sat down under a juniper tree, and he requested for himself that he might die, and said, it is enough now, O Yah, take away my life, for I am not better than my fathers. And as he laid and slept under the juniper tree, behold, then Amalekite touched him and said unto him, arise, eat. And he looked, and behold, there was a cake baked on the coals, and a cruse of water at his head. And he did eat and drank, and laid him down again. And Amalekite of the Yah came again the second time, and touched him, and said, arise and eat, because the journey is too great for you. And he rose and did eat, and drank and went into the strength of the meat 40 days and 40 nights unto Horeb, the mount of Yah. And they came there unto the cave and lodged there. And behold, the word of Yah came to him. And he said unto him, What doest thou here, Elijah? And he said, I have been very jealous of Yah of hosts, for the children of Yisrael have forsaken your covenant, thrown down your altars, and slain your prophets with the sword. And even I only am left, and they seek my life to take it away. And I start right there. I can read down, but what I want to share is that Elijah, fearful, ran for his life. Then Yah asked him, Why are you here, Elijah? And he told him. You know what I'm saying? He asked him, Why are you here? What about us when we run off? And we ain't supposed to be running. And y'all come to him, Why are you here? Where are you going? Like the Malachi told Hagar, where are you going? And you ain't got no direction. That's what y'all is telling us. I'm speaking what y'all just dealing with me and while I'm speaking with y'all. You know, y'all gave me this thing. I mean, that's why he gave me that one little cloud. That's all y'all can do with me. Y'all just give me one little picture. I can run all day long with it. Because I trust him. Because I know what he means by that one cloud. You know, that I'm going to follow him. According towards his will. By every word we see out of the mouth of Yah. I'm not just going to take any bread. I'm not going to make things happen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to change things. I'm not going to rush off like Hagar. When deceit, confusion come. Or Elijah. They left in confusion, man. They left out. They had the power of Yah. Hagar was safe in Abraham in the camp. She left, even though her mistress was having a hard time. You know what I'm saying? Sarai was a hard time on her. Elijah, man, don't see the works of Yah. Pulled out the altar, man, you know, and then he got the word from Jezebel, he ran. You know, I'm going to take you out. Just like Satan trying to take us out right now. Through the words of my landlord. We won't have no church. That's what Satan trying to do. Satan trying to put fear in us. Oh, I got you now. Y'all ain't had no more Shabbat now. Now y'all can't get together and worship Yah no more. One accord, one mind. I'm not going to be the person no more. Where's your power at? That's what Satan said. Satan think we run and haste and hide and cry out and don't look no more and shut things down. Go run to my mama's house, stay in the room and cry all day long. Joking. No, man. No. I got stressed out when people going in a car and going in a room, close doors, and you can't do no more and hide out. We get all that. We do stuff like that when pressures of the world come upon you. No, we're not going to do that. Not going to do that. That's what y'all is telling me, these different things of his people. All right? Let's go to Numbers 12. The mitzvah. Numbers chapter 12. See where we at. Let's go to verse 5. Let's go to 4. And Yah spake suddenly unto Musa, unto Aaron, unto Miriam, Come out, ye three, unto the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out. And Yah came down in the pillar of the cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forth. And he said, Hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, Yah, will make myself known unto him in a vision and will speak unto him in dreams. Now start right there. We already know what they were going through. They were getting chastised by Yah. We already know that part. But I want to say that part as when Yah come and talk to us. Yah going to talk to one of y'all in a dream and a vision. He going to talk to me in a dream and vision. When he need to get a hold of me. When I'm all restless during the day, like Elijah and Hagar, my mind's all stressed out, and I can't calm down, I can't slow down. You know, he gonna get me. He'll come to me in the nighttime. I couldn't get to you daytime, son. You too crazy. I'll come to you at nighttime. This is what I want you to do. Stop tripping out. And start talking to me in dreams and visions. if he can't get you during the daytime. But if you meditating during the daytime, praying and fasting like you're supposed to, and y'all sit and talk to you during the daytime, y'all will commune with you in the eve of the day, like we were talking about, last night. So how y'all loves us so much that he want to commune with us like Adam and Eve did in the commune of eve of the day. He will do the same thing when his trouble arises, when problems come through. If you're doing things right with y'all, he will talk to you during the daytime. But if not, you all working and stressing and blabbing to everybody else, he'll get you at nighttime when your butt goes to sleep, because you got to sleep. You get one of those deep, heavy sleeps, and he come and talk to you. Especially, man, you're so grieved out, ate so much, how you saying, glutton, so worried so much, and ate at Golden Crown 5 or 6 plates full and stuff, you couldn't stop, you got big cakes and all that, because you tripping out, and then when you got to go lay it down, you're going to fall out in deep sleep, and that's when y'all going to talk to you. No, that's what I know, it was 6 plates, man.
I try to get past 3, and I'm like, man.
I won't go through no more, sir. I go about 2 and done. I'm done. I can't do no 3. If I do 3, I know I'm wrong. I'll leave it at that. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. But I'm just trying to say is dreams and visions. When you are troubled, and y'all can't talk to you during the daytime, he will talk to you at night. That's if you're his servant. If you're his son or daughter and he loves you so much, he will talk to you. That's what y'all said. I come talk to the prophet, but me and Musa, I come talk to him face to face. But you two, we're talking dreams and visions. I'll come to you. But right now, since you don't messed up, come front center. We're going to get this thing straight. You know who you're talking to? And y'all brothers and sisters, he still got you. All right, let's go to Exodus chapter 13. Rolling down. I can start right now. Y'all's done so good. I thank y'all for his messages and his words. We're talking about the verse 21. And y'all went before them by the day in a pillar of cloud to lead them the way, and by the night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by the day and night. He took not away the pillar of the cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people. All right, there you go. Y'all say he would never leave you, forsake you. And he said, a pillar by day and the fire by night. That's how he guides you. He guides us through the rock of dish. The rock of dish will lead you to all truth, knowledge. The rock of dish. That's just an example how y'all move the people during the wilderness, and like how he gonna move us. So we're gonna try every means possible how we gonna do this, but we're gonna wait on y'all. Y'all is gonna open our eyes. Y'all is gonna direct us. Y'all is gonna guide us.